Hi guys, my name is Yash. I'm a ACBA certified business analyst, and today we'll be continuing with our 12th interview question of our business analyst interview series playlist, whatever you can name it. Okay, so what if the interview asks, what do you know about RTM? So I'll answer. RTM, or Requirement Traceability Matrix, is a document used to track requirements throughout the project lifecycle to ensure that every requirement is properly implemented, tested, and validated. As a business analyst, I use RTM to maintain traceability between business requirements, function specification, and test cases, ensuring that nothing is missed and that all requirements are covered during development and testing. It also helps in managing changes and understanding the impact of any requirement updates. In my CraftCart project, I use RTM to map business requirements like improving payment success rate to corresponding functional features such as payment retry logic, and further linked them to test scenarios. This ensured that each requirement was properly implemented and validated during UAT. UAT stands for User Acceptance Testing. Overall, RTM helps in maintaining completeness, traceability, and quality throughout the project. So, basically, the Requirements Traceability Matrix is a document used to track requirements throughout the project lifecycle. Okay? It helps to ensure that every requirement is developed, tested, and properly validated. So normally business analysts use RTM to make sure nothing is missed during development and testing. Suppose I'll give you a very easy example like I always give for all my interviews. Um, Suppose a banking app has a requirement, okay? User should receive OTP during login, okay? In RTM, this requirement is linked to development task, test case, and UAT validation. This ensures that requirement is fully implemented and tested. RTM helps track requirement from start to finish. It ensures that every requirement is developed, tested, and validated properly. So I'll just give you one example by an image which I have for CraftCart of an RTM. Just a minute. I think I opened the wrong page. Okay, here's that image. I hope you can see it clearly. As you can see here, there's ID, requirement ID, then there's a business requirement, for example CC001. Business requirement is customers should browse products. Functional requirement is product listing page should display product with filters. Module is product catalog. Test scenario would be verify product display correctly, and UAT, as a user acceptance testing status, is passed. While if you see another random one, CC005 for example, here it's customers should complete payments successfully. Functional requirement is integrate payment gateway. Module is payment system. This scenario is verify successful payment processing, and UAT status comes to passed. If you think this is kind of difficult for you to understand, I will give you one more example, and that's just a minute. I'm sorry for that. It's this. So this is a requirement traceability matrix. As you can see here, there's requirement ID, And there's requirement features. For example, in login, there are two features given here, login and profile. For login, user story would be, as a customer, I should be able to log in into the application. Okay, so the user story status, as you can see, is in progress. Test case description would be test that customer is able to log in into the application using valid credentials. Okay, so testing status, as you can see, is in progress. There's one more test scenario, that is test that customer should not be able to log in the application using invalid credentials. So here testing status is bugs found. Bug description would be cannot log into application. Here it would be cannot log in using invalid credentials. Bug status is to do, and here it's error persistent. So this is also one type of a requirement traceability matrix, right? So I hope you guys understand very well what exactly is a requirements traceability matrix. Again, as you can see in CraftCart, I have used the RTM to map business requirements like improving payment success rate to corresponding functional features such as payment retry logic, and further link them to test scenarios. This ensured that each requirement was properly implemented and validated during the UAT. So lastly, I want to say RTM is a document used to track requirements throughout the project lifecycle to ensure that every requirement is properly implemented, tested, and validated. So I think I have given enough examples, and I hope you understand this concept or this term RTM, that is a requirements traceability matrix, and what it's used for. So it's the most important thing is it's to maintain traceability between business requirements, functional requirements, functional specifications, and test cases, ensuring that nothing is missed and that all requirements are covered during development and testing. Okay? It also helps in managing changes and understanding the impact of any requirements update. It helps in maintaining completeness, traceability, and quality throughout the project. So, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something from it.